Hello my beauty buddies. Today I have my Glossybox and I have my Boxycharm to go through and show you. So I am going to go ahead and I'll start with the Glossybox, and I have been trying out and using these products. So when you open it up, it's really wrapped nicely. I have kind of destroyed it. So look back at another one of my videos if you want to see the pretty bow. There, you can kind of see the bow peeking through, but I've kind of thrown everything back on top of it. So you always get a really nice card, and it folds out and it has all the information about the different products that are inside and full-size values. This I loved. Oh my God, it is called Coffea, and it is a body scrub, and I have to tell you, I think this might be my favorite body scrub of all time because, okay, I don't drink coffee at all, but I love the smell. This smells like coffee with a touch of chocolate and a very slight touch of cinnamon. Oh my gosh, and it works super well. And while you're in there, you're just like, you feel like, you know, you're just surrounded by that heavenly, heavenly smell. So it's wonderful. I love this. This is 3.5 ounces. Full size is 7 ounces and would be $16. So this is an $8 value. I would totally buy this again. I think this is awesome. And you know what? I've used it twice and look how little I used. So a little goes a long way. This next item is a nail polish. It is the color Uptown by Nails Inc. London. I really like this formula. I put it on at first, I thought, oh boy, it looked lumpy, but it's the kind that kind of melts into itself and spreads out. And honestly, you could probably get away with one coat. I did two because, you know, you really probably still want to do two, but if you're in a rush, this works really well. And it was a really pretty color. So let's see, I'll just throw some on. My nails right now, again, because of all the medical issue stuff going on, I haven't had a lot of time to take care of certain things, but it's a very pretty rose color. The only thing with me, and again, it could have been that I just kind of slapped it on, I didn't prep a lot. The, see, can you see that color there? So very pretty, kind of very neutral, kind of a rosy mauvey color. It shipped on me really fast, like within 24 hours, but that could just be my nails are a mess right now and I just slapped it on. So I have to try this again because I love the color, so I certainly will. And I think it'd be really nice on my toes too, so I'm very excited about this. Now, this next one is by Emite Makeup. It is a blusher, so this is what it looks like. Let me open that up for you, and then I'll do a swatch. It is a very pretty color, but it's extremely pigmented, and it looks more rose, but look at that. It is extremely pigmented. You have to be very careful not to get, as Jen Love's reviews would say, clown face with it, because I thought I used a light touch on it to start, because I usually start, you know, with a light touch on most blushes that I'm not familiar with because I'm fair skinned and it just pops off at me. And wow, I had total clown face. I had to do some damage control and like take my beauty blender, that a little foundation over, and kind of do that, and powder and stuff. I don't have it on right now, but it's a very, very nice blush, and definitely for you gals that have a little bit more pigment, this will be a really, really good one. So this is very nice. And I think I'll let Danielle have this one because she has a little more olive to her skin. So I think it'll be better for her to use because I have to just take the teensiest dab, and I have enough blushers that I don't really need it. But it is a very pretty color. I do really like that color. I think it's really nice. And this is a $22 value. The other thing we got was a full-sized Julep lip gloss, and this is $22. Let me go ahead and get this out here. I don't have one of these yet, and come on. So here it is. Finally got it out of the box. I had to kind of shake it though because it was coming out like just the clear part and then the color. So I don't know if it's been sitting for a while, but let's see. Yeah, it's still kind of doing that. Let me shake it again. All right, here we go. All right, now we're getting some color because it was coming out here. I just put some on. It's very runny. I've never used these before. I do like this. Oh, now I got junk all over it, but I do like this metallic. I mean, this is actually cold, like hard metal. It's not just, you know, plastic that looks silvery. It's actually metal. And it feels really kind of good going on. So let's see. Nice and cooling. So this is nice. It's a little bit liquidy for me. I wore it a couple times and I'm not a giant fan of it, but you know, it's a clear gloss. So again, maybe this will be something that Danielle or one of her friends likes. The last item I love, absolutely huge yay on this. I am not familiar with this line. It is called Biossance, and this is the Revitalizer, and it is an oil, and I'll have to tell you something. I really, really like this. This is a 4 milliliter, so 0.14 of an ounce, and it is just so nice. It's got, you know, kind of like, you know, a little dropper here, and it just soaks into your skin. Most oils, I feel like during the day, they're hard to wear because they seem to sometimes give you a sheen, and I don't really like having a sheen all day long, but this just soaks right in. Now, I'll probably have a little shine to my hand right now, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't feel greasy at all. It just absorbs in. Oh, and my skin feels so soft. So I am really thrilled with this. I love face oils. I have probably like 4 or 5 different ones now, because for me, I have such dry skin at night. A lot of times I'll put that on, you know, over my serums and retinol and all the things like that that I use. And then I put moisturizer on top to really just help push that in. It's like I almost give myself a mini facial every night before I go to bed, all the stuff I put on. And I still have to do that video, I know. I just have to get set up to do like a tutorial like that. I haven't done it yet, but I will. So full size on this is $58, and that would be 1.7 ounces. Generally, glossy boxes seem to run, you know, anywhere between, you know, $60 and $100 of value usually. And for a $21 box, which gives you really nicer, I think usually higher end products, some of which I've never heard of before. And it's really opened, you know, my eyes up to different lines that I might not have found otherwise. So I really like this box. Now let's move on to Boxycharm and see what's in there. So again, I've been using all these products, and I have messed up the box in doing so. They give you a little card, and it will talk, you know, about this is the September box, and you know, this is the runway ready is the theme, and tells you about entering. They have a contest every single month where you can win like $250, I think, yes, of Boxycharm stuff. And then on the back, they do have the values of the items that are in there, the full size values. So again, I'll calculate this out for you guys like I always do. The first thing is by Scratch, and they are nail wraps. And I like these because I think that they are simple enough. I don't know if you can see close up. Let me pull these out real quick. They look simple enough. Whoops. You don't want to see the little card. You want to see the actual nail wraps. Ah, here we go. Come on out. So I think these are really fun. And I like that they're not too crazy wild because, I don't know, I guess I'm boring. I like to keep things a little more mellow, but I need to grow my nails just a tiny bit longer so I can actually use these, because I do like them because they're so fast to put on, and then they look good right away, and you get these fancy designs without having to, you know, go get your nails done. So like these, and the value of those are $12. Now this is by Previse, and I have heard of this line before, and I believe I have something by them. I believe it might be a serum, which I really liked, and this is a moisturizer. And it says hydration with potent antioxidant botanicals. HydroMilk contains active levels of natural ingredients to help improve skin hydration and fight free radicals. And you guys know I love moisturizers, and it is a lighter one, but I find it is very hydrating, because sometimes the lighter ones, gel ones, to me, I just don't feel like I'm getting the hydration. But this is a great day cream because it's thin, it's light, it soaks right in. I've got, you know, the previous stuff on my hand now, the oil, so I'm probably not soaking in as fast as I could, but really nice stuff. And the scent is a very light spa-like, almost a slight touch of lavender. It almost doesn't even have a scent, but it has a very slight one. So that's very nice. So if fragrance bothers you, you will probably like this if you can tolerate a little bit of fragrance, but really, really, really nice cream. This is the Chella Brow Defining Gel that I had left in the bathroom when I shot this video. It's an $18 value, and it's a clear gel that has a nice medium hold. Now the next item is by Vasanti, and it is a foundation brush. It was also in plastic and then came, you know, with a little cover thing on it. So this is it. I did use it. I'm not a giant fan of foundation brushes. I always use a beauty blender, and this is a $32 value. And, you know, I know how to use these, plus I follow their directions to make sure. And, you know, it's just that I just prefer the beauty blender. So this is a nice brush. It's extremely soft. You know, it does its job. Again, I just don't use these that much, but you know, I might just use this like for blending. I have a cream contour, and I think this is a nice one to blend it with, because sometimes the you know, ones that are flat across, those, I don't know, I don't have as much luck with. I have an older foundation brush that I was using for that, so I'm going to use this one now because it's far nicer than the one that I have. I was the most excited about this item. This is by Tarte, and it is a eye pencil. It's called their Smolder Eyes. I have this in dark blue. I got it at Generation Beauty, and I have to say I love that one. So, oh, look, I've been using it. It's not super pointy right now, but this is, it's a brown color, and it's called Fig. Well, it really kind of is fig colored. It's got a tiny bit, it's not so brown. like a chocolate brown, but it's brown with like a hint of almost a bit of a, I don't want to say coppery or reddish, but you know the color of a fig. You know, it's just got a little bit of maybe a reddish, rustish color in there with a brown, but it is really brown. But what I love about this, it stays on all day. I mean, seriously, you guys, you put this on, it sticks. I mean, maybe after hours and hours, the very inner corner might come off a little bit. And then it has this awesome blender, and it blends super well. So you can blend it like into, you know, like a very nice kind of eyeshadow look too. So it's super for your purse if you, you know, want to do, you know, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and you're trying to touch up, so you can really get, you know, get different looks going with it. So I'm a huge fan of this, and I think it works really, really well. So I'm really happy. And this is full size, and it's $22 for this one. They also threw something in from Kardashian Beauty. This is the Black Seed Dry Oil. And what they say about that, it's just a bonus item, so they don't even count it as any value. It's a nutrient-rich styling aid that rejuvenates and nourishes hair so it appears strong, thick, smooth, and gloriously shiny. Frankly, this kind of like, I don't know, got buried under the fluff in the box. So this is the only thing I haven't tried yet. And I did smell it, and it does smell really nice. So I'll have to try that one out. So I'll put the calculated value up for this. You know, Boxycharm, historically, it's like $80 to well over $100 for a $21 box. And frankly, I think of all the beauty boxes, if I had to kill them all off, I'd probably keep that one, that and my Beauty DNA probably, because I just love the full-size skincare. In this case, I think both boxes were great for different reasons. I mean, I've got new discoveries in both of them. I love that Coffea scrub stuff. You know, I'm really happy with this moisturizer in this box. So I love them both, and I think they're fantastic. So anyhow, I'd love to know what you think. Do you like these boxes? Do you get them? Are you tempted to get them? And hopefully this helped you if you haven't purchased a beauty box of any sort yet, to maybe try one out. And again, you can cancel these. They are month to month, but if you don't want one month, you can always quit and start over again. I don't know if you can actually put them on a hold or not. I know you can't with Glossy. I think you have to like quit. But you know, who cares, right? I mean, if you got the Glossy points or something, you know, then maybe you care. But great way to get some really great new products here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are.